Hello guys, and welcome back to Books, Blocks, and it's my very first Roblox video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be ranking the Piggy Book 1 at least, chapters from worst to best. Now, thank you for my little brother, Cardboard Belts, for being the Piggy throughout this entire footage. Now, if this video gets 3 likes, then I will make a video trying to teach him how to get a lot better at the game, because he's not very good. But now, let's get on to the ranking! Number 12 is, as you see, Hospital. The reason why this is the worst map, it's not that bad, but for me at least, it's just not fun. It is extremely hard. Not the hardest, but it's extremely hard. It's very close quarters, and in my opinion, the decoration doesn't look that good. Also, it's very forgettable. There's practically no story in this, and that's what really drags it down. Also, the final part of the room, where you get chased by Piggy, like, that's bad. Like, yes, just so you know, this is all done, well, this is ranked by bot mode, even though, still, you can still get hit by a boss. Now, I think some of the cool items with the potions are very cool, but for me, at least, it isn't enough to save the final product. But at least for me, this is one of the only maps that I just don't want to play. The progression is kind of like a worse version of the progression from City because of how hard it is to get like up and down the stairs. You can get easily jump scared, like not in a good way. And like that's really sad because this map did have a lot of potential. But I do sometimes like some of the decoration, like the pipes that are pretty cool shapes. But other than that, this is a very mediocre map, which is actually pretty surprising because this is like an insanely well done game, but it just doesn't work out. And because of the difficulty that really doesn't do that good because of how the design is laid out, it's just not very fun. I'm sorry. And that makes it so Hospital is number 12. And also, Distorted Memory will not be in this list. Just saying. Just because I cannot access it from footage. So I'm only doing like permanent style maps. Well, not really style, but maps. Number 11 is Forest. The one thing that I don't like about this is the tower. It is so glitchy, and you die so many times from it. But also, the decoration isn't that good. The only thing saving us is the story. The story is pretty good, but only pretty good. That's the thing. This map is average. I barely want to play this, mainly because of the tower, but it's more bearable than Hospital, at least. But also it's pretty easy as the players once you get past the tower, which is pretty frustrating to get to, mainly because, you know, it's necessary. But other than that, it's pretty good. Number 10, I don't know why it said it that way, but number 10 is Carnival. It is in my opinion, one of the best decorated maps, but there's one glaring problem of how easy it is. It's unbearably easy. It could be worse because, you know, it can get you Piggy coins pretty fast, but that's like it. Also, the items are pretty cool, but I kind of wish there was more prize games, like, you know, mini games, to make this map more diverse. But I do kind of like Foxy's included because it's just more suitable. There's sometimes maps can be too hard and sometimes maps can be too easy. And this is sadly a time where maps are way too easy. That's what gets the Carnival the spot of number 10. Number 9 is School. The reason this is number 9 is because it's the most mediocre map, like, out of at all, because it's in the most forgettable, because there's barely any story and it just looks so generic. And also because this is ranked and by playing like bot mode, it's just, the music gives me headaches, this map gives me headaches, it's not very well designed, everything looks the same, like, it's just mediocre. I like the book spot of it, that's pretty cool. They do introduce Bunny, which is cool, but the red locker is kind of out of place. But this is, in general, a pretty mediocre map. Number 8 is Metro. From this point on, in this map, I actually like to play these maps. This map is easy peasy, but that also makes it kind of forgettable. Bunny does die, which is kind of sad, but it does make it slightly important. I feel like the items are generic. The exit door is pretty cool, but it just, I wish you had like get gas or something, or fuel, to make it a lot more unique. But that's why number 8 is Metro. Number 7 has to go to House. It started it all, but at the same time, it's kind of a bit boring. Mainly because you always see it. The one thing I do like is some of the glitches. They're really cool. But the RNG on the items, I think, is a tiny bit too much. But it's just so nostalgic. Like, come on. You cannot not like House. Like, sometimes it's really easy to camp because there are too many, like, ammo locations. And also, like, pre-Chapter 9, you could camp so much. But that's why House is number 7. Mainly just because I like to play it, but I don't. At the same time. Not the best, not the worst. Number 6 is Mall. From this point on, I actually really like these maps. The one reason I like this map is because of all the different shops. They're just so cool. The bot skin is amazing, and this is one of the scariest Book 1 maps, just because of the music. I do like that it's kind of unique with Zizzy and ammo and gun. It's pretty cool. This map is like middle of the line difficulty, and I kind of like that. But it can be a little bit frustrating going from floor to floor. Also, it's one of the smaller maps, so you could say that's a good or bad. But that's why Mall gets number 6 and not any higher. Just middle of the pack. Amazing. Number 5 is Station. I've always liked Station better than a House, and that's for a reason of how unique it is. You got gas, you got acid, everything. The one thing that's the problem, as you see in the background gameplay, is how many keys can spawn at the exact same location. It just can be so bad. And, like, it's just not fair. Because, like, usually, like, green key doesn't give you anything, but sometimes it does. It's so RNG based that I just can't, like it in the slightest. I just can't. And, like, Station's really cool. That's the thing. And I feel like bad that I'm putting it low because it's good. It's just not as good as the others. So that's number 5 is the Station. Hold this until the thing comes. Number 4 is Gallery. You might be surprised at this, but this is on bot mode. So the staircase with a trap doesn't matter. Like, other than that, it's just amazing design. The eggs can be a little annoying, though. That's the thing. This is the map I've probably played the second most. Because of just how it's easy. You're able to play it over and over again without it getting boring. Because, and like, the skin is cool. Kind of wish they diversified it a bit. That would make it perfect, but this is not a perfect map. But and there is a lot of places that you actually don't need. So that's why this is number 4. Number 3 is Plant. This is where the map's starting getting more perfect and perfect. My one problem with this map is the amount of bots. It is really hard because you get jump scared by badgies so many times. I hate it. But there's also a lot of times, like in this case, where you're just running away from Mr. P's bullet, and it's just so bad. That's why I usually play this on player. But I do like the few sections. It's really cool. I kind of wish there's like maybe like acid at the bottom of the plant, so it's like more, you know, finale. But other than that, this is an almost perfect map with amazing skins, amazing music, even though it's copyrighted. Why? But it's just pretty amazing in general. I just love this map, and most of you do too. Number 2 is Outpost. This was a very close battle, but the decoration, for me at least, isn't as good, and the challenge is not the best. But it is pretty equal for at least bot mode. Maybe a tiny bit into the players, which I don't really like to the player side. And also, the one problem I have with it is the wrench, like the missile. You always get trapped. Other than that, though, the tank is so cool. Coolest thing in the entire game, other than Cyborg Mr. P. This is like so close to perfection. I want it to be number 1. But sadly, it got beat out by City, which is number 1. You know why? Because of the challenge. With bots, at least, this is so much fun. It's so hectic. It's so big. Like, when I'm building my build mode maps with my friends, I always say, let's build it city style. Because I just like you having to go around and around. And it's so challenging. I remember having like 50 tries on this map just to finally get it with my friends. It was so much fun. I'm so happy Minitoon decided to make up for the loss of challenge in, chapter 8, which was easy, but this is amazing. The decoration's spot on. I've played this the most. The challenge is amazing. The escape door is so cool. Like, you don't even have white key. I'm pretty sure, like, that's a first. Like, maybe, like, does station count? Not really. For that, because it does have a white key, but this is just so spot on, and this is why I love Piggy so much. Hello guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. You can disagree with me in the comments. I just love Piggy. Thank you for Cardboard Belts for helping me. Just like I said, 3 likes. He'll be in a video talking. Woo! Like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Voice crack.